My name is Dimitri Clark, and I've been a dish for 4 years, about 4 years, and I'm a cab representative for about a year and a half, and I'm also with the Brave Committee.
My name is Susan. I've been part of the Community Advisory Board for about going on 3 years now, and been at the Mendeley for about 3 years as well.
I've been in this building for 4 years now. Before that, I was homeless for over 15 years. So the stability of moving into a place is one thing, but having four walls around you doesn't necessarily make it a home. Um, just being involved in the community makes it a home. They're not just neighbors now; they're friends.
The way the food program has impacted my stability in housing is because we come off from the streets. Is learning financial planning, and sometimes, it takes a minute to get used to that and to know that at least 5 days out of the week that you have food coming while you're trying to stay on top of food management. And not all SROs have a kitchen, and so it's really easy to go through $200 worth of food stamps in like within 1 or 2 weeks. Really easy, and it's a lot of takeout food, and you can only order so much. So these meals give that home cooked feeling that somebody took enough time and enough care to be able to make that and deliver it.
Having the food there and as a guarantee 5 days a week gives me a lot of stability, because when you were homeless, you didn't have any stability. And so moving inside, a lot of times people still act like they're homeless. They still have the homeless attitude, and they don't connect with anything. So having these services really helps, especially warm food every day. Because even when someone's going through depression, or if they, feel locked into their room, they don't feel like going to the store or anything, just walking down a flight of stairs, knowing that you'll have warm food in great containers that you can reuse, makes you feel more part of the community, makes you feel more human, makes you more stable. A lot of previously homeless people have a lot of anger issues. So if someone's giving you a warm meal every day, it's hard to be angry. It's really hard to be anti when you're being fed. So it helps everyone feel a part of the community, and that in itself gives us a lot of stability.
My involvement with the overdose prevention in my community is being able to provide a support, a service to people who do drugs, and make Narcan available for them. Instead of the front desk, they feel more comfortable coming to a resident, and so being a part of that, to be able to save somebody's life if need be, and to be able to partake in something like that, that's a really good feeling to have.
My involvement with overdose prevention in my community has been, while being a tenant at the Mendeley, I've actually prevented overdoses. We have a program that actually started at the Mendeley, and I'm very involved in that. It's called the Brave Button. It's very easy to use Narcan, which means it's very easy to save a life. We also train what to say if a person has to call 911. You don't want to give too much information. What you want to do is get the ambulance on the scene. Saying that it's an overdose or saying something like that a lot of times might reroute the call to a lesser importance, because even operators can be judgmental as far as overdoses. So we're trying to help facilitate help coming, aside from us just giving the help, getting ambulance there, getting ambulance quickly, and learning what to say to the operators. Also, we're trying to be there when people come out of an overdose. A lot of times they're in shock. Sometimes they're actually angry. They don't know that they almost just died. They don't know that you saved their life.
Normally when people do drugs, they're in an encampment, they're around people that they know. But in an SRO, where you have your own room, you don't really have those kind of people to hang out with, because not everybody made it to the same place. And as a result, there's a lot of overdoses. There's a lot of fentanyl being put into drugs, and a lot of people do overdose. And luckily, at the mental leave, we've been able to save quite a few lives, being a part of them. What we've been doing is, as part of the test pilot project, we've been actually going to all the dish sites and talking about what to look for in drug overdose prevention, how to tell if somebody's overdosing, and being able to take turns being able to talk about it, teaching it. And so I'm grateful for the training that we had. I'm grateful for Brenda and Portia and everybody that's been involved in that program. If the overdose program lost its funding, I think there would be a lot more lives lost. And I've unfortunately had lost quite a few friends due to overdose, and I often wonder if the drug program had been out, or the overdose program had been out sooner, if maybe their lives might have been saved as a part of that. To all the supporters, the people who are involved in the financial part of this, without the food program and the overdose program, they do go hand in hand. It would really be a detriment to the community as a whole that to have one and not the other.
So for everyone who's donating or thinking about donating money to this event, I want to say from my heart, thank you. We work really hard to make sure that the people in the community are safe, to make sure the people in the community feel like they're part of the community, and anything helps. So, thanks for coming. Thanks for being a part of this, and God bless you.